Owner of a combi van with a New South number plate MHI 393, you've left your lights on. Combi van, New South Wales number plate MHI 393, you've left your lights on. The owners of car registration number LMX949, you've left your lights on. LMX949, you've left your lights on. Also a Ute IFN 001, you've left your lights on. A Ute IFN 001, you've left your lights on.
Cool Country back on the inside of the second row. Front row right up on the gate. Start coming up. There's the green light, away they go. And Mount Rainier has begun quickly. It's going to try and cross over. Trying to go with it as My Allen's Lad. Mount Rainier's got too much pace for it at the moment, and as they go to the judge, Mount Rainier crosses My Allen's Lad, who clipped the wheels of the leader and went into a break, My Allen's Lad. Byron Conlan's third, about 8 metres away, then came Laughing Raider, Cool Country and Bread Emperor. Well back Smoky Gaze, Tremor and Adios Millist at the rear. My Allen's Lad, after severely clipping the wheels of the one in front, settles down, but it's lost the best part of 30 metres, where Mount Rainier is clear and going like the wind. It's out by 15 metres to Byron Con, 10 metres Laughing Raider. A metre the outside was My Allen's Lad, 4 metres to Cool Country. Then a bit over a sulky's length behind it was Bread Emperor, 6 or 8 metres to Smoky Gaze. 4 or 5 away Tremor, and 4 metres last of all was Adios Millist. Still the lead of Mount Rainier as they swing off the back. They've completed a lap. It leads by 6 metres. My Allen's Lad goes up second. Over on the fence is Byron Con third. Behind it Laughing Raider. Then Cool Country, who's landed 1-1. A sulky's length to Bread Emperor. About 8 metres to Smoky Gaze, Tremor and Adios Millist at the rear. Mount Rainier with 2 laps to go. 14.50 out. Leads by 2 metres to My Allen's Lad. In third place Cool Country getting a nice trail. Byron Con is back on the fence fourth. Bread Emperor on the back of Cool Country. A metre away the inside Laughing Raider. 4 metres to Smoky Gaze. Adios Millist 2 metres back going up on the inside, and on the outside last of all is Tremor. Into the back they go, 12.50 out, and Mount Rainier by 2 metres to My Allen's Lad. In third place Byron Con. Cool Country a metre away, 1-1. On its back Bread Emperor. On the fence Laughing Raider. The sulky's length Smoky Gaze. 2 metres back on the fence Adios Millist, and 2 metres the outside last of all was Tremor off the back. A bit over 1,000 metres to go, and the leader was still Mount Rainier by 2 metres to My Allen's Lad. Third over on the fence Byron Con. Cool Country getting that beautiful trail. Back on the fence then came Laughing Raider. The outside 3 back was Bread Emperor. A sulky's length to Smoky Gaze, Adios Millist the inside, and Tremor last and about the hook. In the straight for the bell, they've got about 800 to go, and the leader was Mount Rainier by 2 metres to My Allen's Lad. Third is Byron Con over on the fence. Cool Country 2 metres away in the 1-1. Back on the inside Laughing Raider. Now Tremor comes out 3 deep. Gavin Lang's just in front of him on Bread Emperor, and the 3 at the rear Adios Millist, who's on the inside, in the centre Smoky Gaze, and Tremor out 3 deep, not going anywhere at the moment. The first one out is Cool Country as they go into the back. My Allen's Lad about the drop off, where Mount Rainier led by 2 metres to Cool Country, who's after it quickly about 4 or 5 metres away. Going up to be third now is Bread Emperor, and they're clear of My Allen's Lad, and going around them Smoky Gaze, Byron Con. Inside the 400 and Mount Rainier by a metre. Cool Country is second, 4 metres away, Bread Emperor. It's starting to run home fairly strongly. Then came Smoky Gaze, and well back Adios Millist. Mount Rainier just in front, joined now though by Cool Country. A sulky's length to Bread Emperor about to come 3 deep, and then Smoky Gaze. They turn. Cool Country drew a metre clear of Mount Rainier. Bread Emperor coming out 3 deep as after this leader Cool Country. Cool Country in front, Bread Emperor the outside is going to it. It's Cool Country in front, Bread Emperor, and Smoky Gaze down the outside. Cool Country, Bread Emperor, they hit the line. Go, Bread Emperor, a nose, Bread Emperor, a nose to Cool Country. A metre away third, Smoky Gaze from Adios Millist, Laughing Raider. Then Tremor, further back Mount Rainier, who knocked up, and Byron Con. And last, My Allen's Lad after getting into all that trouble early. Judge will call for a photo. You'll find that Bread Emperor right on the line has got up to win from Cool Country with Smoky Gaze in third place. Judge calling for a photo. Number 4, Bread Emperor, Gavin Lang first. Number 6 second, Cool Country, driven by Ray Long, and number 10 has run third. Smoky Gaze, driven by Glenn Conroy. 4, 6 and 10 Officially fourth, number 9, Adios Millist. Mobile rolling. Here's the green light on. Away they go. Came on early. First out was Hanover Shell. Me and Blue away okay. Deeper out on the track is Tony Grace, who's going up to be third. Settling in fourth is Forever Roses. Back on the fence, Jovial Star, Abracadabra. Then Chapel Mac, Cliff Laverne, and Easy Mark, a sulky's length away at the rear. Into the back they go, and the leader Hanover Shell by a sulky's length or a bit more. Now coming off the fence, Me and Blue. Jovial Star replaces it in that position and caught out deep there, Tony Grace. It skipped there for a bit. It's out 3 deep. Now here's Easy Mark letting go from the rear around them. Tony Grace is going up 3 wide as they steady in front. Easy Mark might be in front in a minute, or he's going to set up outside the leader anyway. He's going for the lead on Easy Mark, and he's going to get it. And he crosses from last to first and goes out 4 metres to Hanover Shell. About 8 metres away, third was Jovial Star. Well, that split them up. 2 metres away then came on the outside Tony Grace. Me and Blue, after being second, is now fifth and about 25 metres off the lead. Cliff Laverne goes up on the inside, a bit over a sulky's length then to Forever Roses. It's skipping in its gear from Abracadabra, and last of all Chapel Mac. Well, Easy Mark still going quickly as they run to the judge with a bit over 2 laps to go, 1,500 out. It leads by about 8 metres to Hanover Shell. About 12 metres away, third Jovial Star, 4 metres Tony Grace. Then Cliff Laverne on the fence from Me and Blue. A sulky's length Forever Roses, Abracadabra, and 6 metres to Chapel Mac at the rear. Into the back they go, and Easy Mark running past the 1,300. Leads by 4 metres only now. In second place, Hanover Shirley went quickly on this leader, and they're starting to close the gate now. In third place, Jovial Star, 2 metres to Tony Grace, the outside from Cliff Laverne. Me and Blue getting a nice cart up behind Tony Grace. Back on the fence, Forever Roses. A metre away, Abracadabra, and a sulky's length last of all was Chapel Mac. Off the back inside the 1,100, and the leader still Easy Mark by 4 metres. Hanover Shirl second. 3 metres away third, Tony Grace on the outside without cover. Jovial Star getting a nice smother up on the fence. On the back there of Tony Grace was Me and Blue. It's 2 back, then came on the inside 2 metres away Cliff Laverne. Abracadabra is next. Chapel Mac moves up on the outside of Forever Roses. In the straight for the bell, 800 out, and the leader still Easy Mark by 4 metres. Hanover Shirl. It's had a nice trail. In third place, Tony Grace working hard without cover. Jovial Star 3 back on the fence, and the 1-1 Me and Blue. Then Cliff Laverne inside Abracadabra from Chapel Mac and Forever Roses. Into the back they go. They've got 600 to go, and the leader still Easy Mark by 4 metres, tapped up, got away a bit from Hanover Shirl. 2 metres to Tony Grace, then came Jovial Star, and he's gone for home again on the leader. Me and Blue about to come out 3 deep from Cliff Laverne, Abracadabra. They travel past the 450, and Easy Mark by 4 metres. Hanover Shirl is second. In third place, Me and Blue from Tony Grace, Jovial Star, but Easy Mark still clear as they travel off the back. 350 out, he's 4 metres in front of Hanover Shirl. Going into a gallop then was Tony Grace. Me and Blue starting to run home. This leader's starting to stop now. Jovial Star's run up behind it, and as they neared the corner, Easy Mark collared now by Hanover Shirl, and Me and Blue on the outside. Then came Jovial Star. Hanover Shirl got to the front in the straight. From Me and Blue, the outside, Jovial Star, and then Cliff Laverne from a mile back, but Hanover Shirl in front near home. Me and Blue won't reach it, and Hanover Shirl wins by 2 metres to Me and Blue. 3 metres third, Cliff Laverne, then Jovial Star. Then Chapel Mac from Easy Mark, who gave up, and no wonder. Further back then came Tony Grace from Abracadabra, and Forever Roses was last home. The winner of race 2 is number 2, Hanover Shirl, Don Dove. Number 2, Hanover Shirl, Don Dove first. Second placing goes to number 1, Me and Blue, driven by Merv Dillon. Number 9 is third, Cliff Laverne, John Sweet. So it's 2, 1 and 9. 2, 1 and 9. The winner, Hanover Shirl, by Laverne Hanover out of Over again. Trained and driven by Don Dove at Avenel. Number 1, Me and Blue. In 1, Jenna Droit. Galloping there is Wayuna Hanover. It hasn't lost all that much ground. They're away. And first out, Jenna Droit. Maddie's son can't go with it. Goulburn Action caught without cover early. Booting up on the inside was Bon Willie from Star Humour. Then came Ebony Luster. Well back second, third last was Wayuna Hanover from Anne of Hanover. And Bing coursing wide as they go into the back. The leader, Genadroit, by a sulky's length on its back was Maddie's Son. Third is Bon Willie getting up on the inside. Half carting there was Maddie's Son. Out deeper on the track is Goulburn Action, working up without cover. On its back was Star Humour. 2 metres away, Ebony Luster on the fence from Wayuna Hanover. 4 metres to Anne of Hanover, and to sulky's length to Bing at the rear. Along the back they travel a bit under 2.5 laps from home, and the leader, Genadroit, by 2 metres to Goulburn Action without cover. Maddie's Son on the leader's back. In the 1-1 is Star Humour. 2 metres back on the fence, Bon Willie. Then came Wayuna Hanover back on the inside. Then was Ebony Luster. A metre or so to Anne of Hanover second last, and 4 metres to Bing at the rear. Around the corner they're racing almost in pairs now, apart from Bing, where Genadroit led from Goulburn Action. Back on the fence, Maddie's Son. Star Humour 1-1. Then came Bon Willie on the inside of Wayuna Hanover. Back on the fence, Ebony Luster. The outside of it was Anne of Hanover. 4 pairs back, and last of all Bing. 2 laps out, 1,500 to go, and the pace even, where Genadroit led by a metre. Goulburn Action working without cover. Maddie's Son third in a pocket. Fourth 1-1 was Star Humour on the fence, Bon Willie. Wayuna Hanover 3 back in the outside lane from Ebony Luster, Anne of Hanover, and still last of all is Bing. Into the back section they travel past the 1350, and Genadroit by a metre. Goulburn Action is second. Maddie's Son third, pulling a bit. Fourth is Star Humour, then Bon Willie fifth on the fence. Sixth the outside, Wayuna Hanover. Third last is Ebony Luster, Anne of Hanover about to go, and Bing is last of all as they come off the back. Wayuna Hanover goes, and Anne of Hanover's latching onto his back as they swing past the 1,000, where Genadroit is joined by Goulburn Action. Maddie's Son third. Fourth is Star Humour, and this pace is on now. Wayuna Hanover is next from Bon Willie. Anne of Hanover caught out 3 deep. Then came Ebony Luster, and Bing is last of all. In the straight for the bell, the driver of Anne of Hanover trying to flush out Wayuna Hanover, and he does. And as they run to the judge with a lap to go, Goulburn Action and Genadroit, the joint leaders. In third place, Maddie's Son trying to come off the fence. Star Humour's under pressure from Wayuna Hanover, Anne of Hanover, Bon Willie. Then Ebony Luster, and still last is Bing. Into the back, 650 out, and Goulburn Action swept to the front here from Genadroit. In third place, Maddie's Son trying to get off the fence. Trying to keep it in with Star Humour. Wayuna Hanover as Goulburn Action got clear. Anne of Hanover's going to have to go about 4 and 5 wide from Bon Willie, but Goulburn Action slipped away down the back. It got out to lead by about 8 metres to Genadroit. Maddie's Son is struggling in third place from Wayuna Hanover, and Anne of Hanover right up the bank, and then further back Star Humour. But Goulburn Action's got this shot to bits on the turn. With 250 to go, it's out by 12 or 15 metres. Genadroit and Maddie's Son are battling on, and then came Bon Willie further back in the field, Star Humour, and then Anne of Hanover. But Goulburn Action is going to win by a street. In second place came Maddie's Son from down there on the inside, Genadroit, and then Star Humour. But Goulburn Action wins easily. Goulburn Action first by about 12 metres. Second placing goes to Maddie's Son, ahead to Bon Willie, then Genadroit. Further back, Star Humour. With it was Wayuna Hanover. Anne of Hanover did nothing from Bing, and last in the race was Ebony Luster. Goulburn Action far too good. The winner of race number 3 is number 4, Goulburn Action, G. Hill. Number 4, Goulburn Action, by R.D.'s Beauty out of Silver Adios, is raced and trained by Don Duckett at Marupna, driven by G. Hill. Photo for the minors, you'll find that Maddie's Son has run second. Mobile rolling. Now the front line a bit raggedy. Quimera in 1. Kizzy Ann comes up. Valley Lass scats back. There's the green light. Away they go, and going into a mad gallop because Kizzy Ann, and getting through the field as Blue and Gold. Weaver's gone past it, And a great battle for the lead early sees Valley Lass trying to get around Quimera. Quimera at the moment is holding it out. Then Scat moves up on the outside to be third. It's now caught out 3 deep. Scat will have to keep going in the centre. Aztec Monarch. Our Sally on the fence. A sulky's length to Weaver at about 10 metres to Blue and Gold. And tailed right off was Kizzy Ann. Around the corner, Quimera held out the challenge there from Valley Lass. Caught out in no man's land is Scat. Our Sally gallops on the leader's back. It's down again though. Then Aztec Monarch coming off the fence. Weaver sitting behind it from Blue and Gold. As Scat moves around the outside to sit outside Quimera. Past the judge, 2 laps out, and the leader was Quimera by a metre. Second is Scat. Our Sally is third. Valley Lass 1-1 on its back. Then came Aztec Monarch. In turn, Weaver, Blue and Gold moves up on the inside, and about 30 metres last of all was Kizzy Ann. Into the back, Quimera by 2 metres. In second place, Scat. Third is Our Sally on the leader's back. 1-1, 2 metres away, Valley Lass. 3 back in the outside lane then was Aztec Monarch. Ahead the fence, Blue and Gold. And a sulky's length to Weaver last of all. They travel off the back, and here they've got just under 1,200 to run. The leader, Quimera, by 2 metres. Scat is second. Third over on the fence is Our Sally, a sulky's length, Valley Lass. Then Blue and Gold getting rails, runs up on the inside, a metre away, Aztec Monarch. A bit over a sulky's length to Weaver, going all right back second last, and tacking on now was Kizzy Ann. Around the corner they swing, and Gavin Lang sitting quietly on this leader, Quimera. It leads by 2 metres to Scat. Our Sally third. Fourth over on the outside, Valley Lass from Blue and Gold in an awkward pocket. Aztec Monarch is next. Weaver still second last. He's going to have to go around nearly the entire field, and last is Kizzy Ann. At the judge, a lap out, 7:50 to go, and Quimera leads by a metre. In second place, over on the outside was Scat. Our Sally on the leader's back from Valley Lass, Blue and Gold. Then Aztec Monarch, Weaver, and last of all, Kizzy Ann. Into the back, 600 out, Quimera by a metre still to Scat, who's worked hard. Our Sally in a pocket, Valley Lass fourth. Then Blue and Gold shaken up from Aztec Monarch. He hasn't gone yet on Weaver. And then last of all was Kizzy Ann. Now he goes at the 400 where Quimera led by a head. Scat in second place. How Sally locked away. Weaver coming around the field very quickly from Valley Lass dropping off, and then Aztec Monarch. But it's Quimera still in front on the corner. In second place, Scat. Weaver, the outsiders, joining in very quickly. Our Sally can't get out. They turn the corner. Quimera just in front, but Weaver, the outsiders, the danger. Our Sally can't get clear. It's Quimera in front. Weaver, the outsiders, trying to get to it. Quimera just in front. Weaver is mowing it down. Weaver and Quimera fighting back, and Quimera's won by a metre to Weaver. Third was Scat. Then came Our Sally. Behind it, Blue and Gold, Aztec Monarch, Valley Lass. And last to pull up in the race would have been Kizzy Ann. Well, Weaver looked sure to win just after turning for home, but Gavin Lang got everything out of Quimera, and it's held on to score. Number 1, Quimera, Gavin Lang first. Number 1, Quimera, the winner of the 4th event on the program, the extra double to return $28 even. Well, they've got one and a photo in the frame, one and a photo. Well, it's about a... $185 official, 1, 8 and 5. Quimera first, Weaver second, and Scat third. The winner, Quimera, by Hilarious Way out of Glenfern Spring. Raced and trained by D.R. Welsh at Mooney Ponds, driven by Gavin Lang. Number 8, Weaver second, K Ford, and number 5, Scat third, F. Cicluna, 1, 8 and 5. Now they're just about set. Inside runner, Kentucky Expo, Camhurst, Impala Lass, Bretchep, then Tryon and Bindi Black. Taxander on the second row by himself is standing up behind Impala Lass, My Rising High, Yankee Craig on 20, and Nevada Dollar. Now they're just about set. 2,430. Away they go. And let's see, Nevada Dollar has got away okay, slowly, but away okay. Camhurst got up. Kentucky Expo is out and leading. Out wide, Tryon is going up to take the leader on. Camhurst settles in third from Impala Lass. Then Bindi Black, My Rising High, well back Taxander, Bretchep, Yankee Craig, and about 15 metres to Nevada Dollar at the rear. Tryon going like the wind is going to get around the outside and lead Kentucky Expo as they go into the back on the first occasion. 4 metres away, Camhurst without cover. Impala Lass on the fence. Now coming deep is Yankee Craig around the outside. Bindi Black in the centre. And My Rising High over on the fence from Bretchep. A metre away, Taxander. And about 6 or 8 metres, Nevada Dollar, who's throwing his head around at the rear. The leader Tryon as they swing off the back by 2 metres, Yankee Craig. Kentucky Expo comes off the fence and gets the 1-1 trail. Impala Lass on the inside of it, 4 metres further back than Camhurst. Over on the fence came My Rising High, 2 metres, Bindi Black. Taking off from the rear is Taxander from Bretchep. And last of all is Nevada Dollar, but he's gone a long way from home on Taxander, and he's had to do something. He's going to work up and sit outside Tryon, I'd say. It's Tryon as they run towards the judge with 2 laps to go, 15.50 out by 2 metres, Yankee Craig. Taxander out 3 deep, then came behind them Kentucky Expo getting a nice trail. Impala Lass over on the fence, Camhurst outside My Rising High. Sulky's length away, Bindi Black, who's been forced back through the field from Bretchep, and about 6 or 8 metres, Nevada Dollar at the rear. Into the back they go, a bit over a lap and a half out, and Tryon leads by a metre, Taxander. Sulky's length to Yankee Craig, who dropped in on the fence there, and Kentucky Expo still gets that 1-1 sit. Back on the inside, Impala Lass. Camhurst is 3 back on the outside. Sulky's length to Bindi Black from My Rising High. Nevada Dollar tacking on and going up on the outside of Bretchep. Off the back, they've got over 1,000 to run, and Tryon leads by a metre to Taxander. Yankee Craig third. A metre away came Kentucky Expo, and this pace has been very solid. Then Camhurst. Here's Nevada Dollar coming from the rear. Impala Lass awkwardly placed on the fence from Bindi Black, My Rising High, and Bretchep about to tack onto Nevada Dollar, who's going quickly. Down the straight they come for the bell, and the leader Tryon by 4 metres to Taxander. In third place, Yankee Craig. Kentucky Expo sandwiched up. Nevada Dollar's gone around it from Impala Lass, then Camhurst. Bretchep's been forced back to last again with Bindi Black and My Rising High. Into the back they go, and Tryon leads past the 600 by 2 metres. Taxander, who's flat. Nevada Dollar 3 wide on the outside. Kentucky Expo jammed up between Camhurst and Yankee Craig on the fence. Then Bretchep going 4 deep. Next in the field came Bindi Black as they swing down the back. Nevada Dollar has worked his way to the front. Camhurst comes out after him. Kentucky Expo getting clear, and then came Bretchep. But Nevada Dollar leads at the 300 by 2 metres. In second place, Camhurst. 8 metres away, Kentucky Expo. 4 metres to Bretchep, and forget the rest, but it's Nevada Dollar joined by Camhurst on the corner. It's Camhurst, Nevada Dollar by 10 metres to Kentucky Expo. Then Bretchep and Impala Lass out in the clear. Camhurst got to the lead in the straight from Nevada Dollar. Kentucky Expo and Bretchep fighting away. Camhurst in front, and Camhurst is going to be too good. It's kicking again, Nevada Dollar. Camhurst, though, as well ahead to Nevada Dollar. Bretchep third. Then Kentucky Expo, Impala Lass, Tryon. Next Taxander, there's a driverless horse there from My Rising High, Yankee Craig. And the driverless horse was Bindi Black. Coming down over near the 350 metre point. But the driver, Kylie Harrison, on her feet and quite okay. The winner of the 5th event, number 2, Camhurst, driven by Brian Rogers. Number 2, Camhurst, Brian Rogers first. Another one having its first run back from a spell. It's a photo, but you'll find it's one. Nevada Dollar kicked back very strongly in the last little bit. Camhurst had just about run out of condition in the straight. But the winner has been just too good on the night. Number 2, Camhurst, will win it by Dart Elmerhurst out of Rebecca Campbell. Raced by the Katamandari Group. T.A. Pike, the manager. Trained by R.L. Rogers at Cardigan and driven by his son Brian. Second placing will be number 12, Nevada Dollar, Billy Lasser. by Royal Dollar out of Nickel Fever, raced by Brian Atkinson, trained and driven by Bill Lasser. And Bretship will be third, number 4, driven by Col McCartan, by Artie's Beauty out of Lynmoss, is trained and driven by C.L. McCartan at Shepparton. Cam Hurst, Brian Rogers, number 12, Nevada Dollar, Bill Lasser, and number 4, Bretship, C. McCartan. 2, 12 and 4 official. Now they come right up, Just Pam in 1, Tina's Lad in 2. Ben Saru comes up into 4, Bandola Boy comes forward. Renway Idol, second row coming right up. Jim Beam Joe on the inside mini cycle, crossways. Glenburnie Brigade, Rice Lady. It's over on the outside, waiting on Glenburnie Brigade to come up. Jim Beam Joe, a bit toey. Bandola Boy pulls away. Gypsy Magic comes up to 3. Now we're just about set. Jim Beam Joe backing away again, though, from its position. Gavin Lang having a bit of trouble with it. Now it's pulled right away from the line, Jim Beam Joe. Now it walks up again. Ready this time. Set. No, Bandola Boy pulls away. It comes up again. Ready. Set, away they go, and Ben Saru has paced away beautifully. He's going to lead Just Pam a little slow out. Getting away pretty well with Gypsy Magic. There's trouble. Renway Idol gallops, so too as Just Pam back through the field. And as they settle, Ben Saru led Bandola Boy. Going up on the outside was Jim Beam Joe. And caught out 3 deep there, whipping around the outside of the field, was Bogarty. Back on the inside, Gypsy Magic of Sulky's length to Tina's Lad, galloping crossways. Then Glenburnie Brigade, around it goes Renway Idol, well back in the field, mini-cycle, and about 15 or 20 metres to Just Pam. In the straight, Ben Saru, the leader, out wide on the track, galloping as Rice Lady. It's Ben Saru by a metre, Bogarty, and the 1-1 Bandola Boy, Gypsy Magic over on the fence. Then Jim Beam Joe, the Rice Lady down again and going up quickly around the outside. Tina's Lad's on the fence from Glenburnie Brigade. On its inside mini-cycle, Just Pam tacks on, crossways in front of it, and in turn just in front of them was Renway's Idol. Into the back, the leader, Ben Saru, held together by 2 metres to Rice Lady. Third over on the inside, Gypsy Magic in the 1-1 Bogarty. Then Bandola Boy pulling on the outside of Tina's Ladder, Sulky's length, Jim Beam Joe. Gavin Lang's off on it on the inside, next mini-cycle from Glenburnie Brigade. Then crossways, Just Pam, and last of all is Renway Idol. Off the back they come, and the leader Ben Saru going nicely by 2 metres. Jim Beam Joe moves up on the outside and splitting them Rice Lady. Then a sulky's length or 4 metres now came Gypsy Magic, who dropped off when the pace was clapped on. On the outside shaken up Bogarty. Well back in the field, crossways out 3 deep from Bandola Boy, Tina's Lad. Glenburnie Brigade, Just Pam, followed by Mini-Cycle, and last Renway Idol in the straight for the bell. And the leader Ben Saru by a metre to Jim Beam Joe on the outside. 4 metres Rice Lady, shaken up Gypsy Magic. Then a sulky's length to Bogarty, crossways out 3 deep. It's 4 wide now, coming out Bandola Boy from Tina's Lad, and well back Glenburnie Brigade. Just Pam on the outside a bit. Into the back, 550 out. Ben Saru held together by 2 metres to Jim Beam Joe. Third over on the fence is Gypsy Magic, then going 3 deep, still crossways. It's still making ground, followed by Rice Lady, and then Just Pam, but Ben Saru slipped away inside the 400. It's 4 metres to Jim Beam Joe, Rice Lady on the outside, and then came crossways, followed by Gypsy Magic, shaken up. Ben Saru kicked right away at the 300, though. He's out by 4 or 5 metres to Jim Beam Joe. Rice Lady under pressure, and nothing else a chance, I wouldn't think, headed by crossways. On the turn, Ben Saru in front, Jim Beam Joe raising an another effort. It gets to within 3 metres of the leader. Then Rice Lady, but it's Ben Saru in front in the straight. Jim Beam Joe in second place. Then Rice Lady and Bandola Boy when it's all over, but Ben Saru is going to be too good. He comes away again in the last little bit and wins it by 5 or 6 metres. Jim Beam Joe is second, 6 metres third, Rice Lady. Then Bandola Boy, Tina's Lad. Further back in the field would have been Bogarty from Glenburnie Brigade. Next was Gypsy Magic Crossways, Renway Idol, well back Just Pam, and last Mini Cycle. The winner of the 6th event, number 4 Ben Saru, driven by KJ Tapp. Straight to the front, good manners, and has won well, although Jim Beam Joe was a pretty fair effort to get as close as it did coming onto the turn. Ben F.E., E.J., M.E. and P. Tapp, trained by E.J. Tapp at Midiamo, just up the road, and driven by E.J. Tapp. Winner scored by 6 metres, 6 metres between second and third, 6 by 6. The gross was 247.5 and the mile rate to the winner 211.5. Last half 63.2. Now they're just about set. Now track being cleared, set for a start. Aaron Ladd from the pole. Craft in 4, So Special in 3, Romola Lass in 2, Stupagine, Imperial Wish up on the bank. Burra Mac off 10 normally begins like a rocket. Supreme Soon, now giving a bit of trouble out there is Speedy Return. Settles again, away they go, and Craft has trotted away okay and is going to lead on settling down. Romola Lass got away nicely, and so too did Aaron Ladd over on the inside. Craft is not going to hold out Romola Lass. The first galloper is Aaron Ladd. Burramac going through the field, then came right around the outside Imperial Wish. Craft goes into a gallop there, and the second horse, Aaron Ladd, has interfered badly with Supreme Soon. Imperial Wish moving around the outside. Burramac is up second. They're all over the place. Then So Special, Lord Keystone's half out of its gear, and going through the field after copping trouble with Supreme Soon. Craft is down again. Aaron Ladd still galloping back through the field. Stupagine galloped, and last of all, North Sea Rover. Well, they're all over the place. The leader of Mola Lass as they settle by 4 metres to Burramac, 4 or 5 Imperial Wish on its back, So Special. 8 metres away then came Supreme Soon, 4 or 5 to Craft. About 10 or 15 metres to behind those Speedy Return. Then well back in the field at the head of the others, North Sea Rover moving around Stupagine. Then Lord Keystone, Aaron Ladd gallops again and tailed off Eldorado. Ladd in the straight. They've completed the lap. And the leader of Mola Lass bowling along by 4 or 5, make it 6 metres. In second place, Burramac, 4 metres away, third Imperial Wish. 4 or 5 then to So Special, about 6 or 8 Supreme Soon. Craft galloped again, but he got down. North Sea Rover's gone around him. Then came Speedy Return, well back Lord Keystone, Stupagine. Then Aaron Ladd, and last of all is Eldorado Ladd. Romola Lass in the back leads by 5 or 6 metres. Burramac second. 4 or 5 metres Imperial Wish third, and fourth So Special. They've all trotted faultlessly for the entire journey so far. About 8 metres North Sea Rover moving around the outside of the next one, which is Supreme Soon. Then Speedy Return, 6 metres to Craft. And forget the others headed by Stupagine, Aaron Ladd and Lord Keystone off the back. And the leader as they come around the turn after completing 2 laps is Romola Lass. Now Burramac hooks out to go up to within about 2 metres of him. About 4 or 5 away, Imperial Wish, So Special hooks off the fence. North Sea Rover continues to make ground around the outside of Supreme Soon. Then Speedy Return from Craft, and Aaron Ladd gallops again with Stupagine. At the judge, 760 out. Romola Lass by 4 or 5 metres. Burramac second, drops in on the fence again. Then So Special on the outside of Imperial Wish. A sulky's length then to North Sea Rover from Speedy Return, Supreme Soon Craft, and then Stupagine. 600 out. Aaron Ladd got away here. Burramac off the fence in second place again. Imperial Wish goes up on the inside. This leader's running them off their legs. Then So Special, North Sea Rover. Further back came Speedy Return and Craft. But Romola Lass at the 400 got right away. It's only going to stay down to win. In second place, Burramac. Third over on the inside, Imperial Wish. North Sea Rover now goes. It's going to go up into second place. There's the Quinella. And then came So Special. But Romola Lass at the turn with about 250 to go. Leads by about 12 or 15 metres. North Sea Rover goes to second. Then came Burramac, and with it Imperial Wish. But Romola Lass clear in the straight. Out by 12 metres. North Sea Rover's battling on strongly. And then came Burramac. But Romola Lass is going to win easily. Romola Lass down to the line. Scores by, let's see, about 10 or 12 metres to North Sea Rover. 12 metres away, third, Burramac. Then Speedy Return. Imperial Wish from So Special, Stupagine. Then came Supreme Soon from Eldorado, Ladd Craft. And Aaron Ladd, and last of all, Lord Keystone. Number 2, the winner. Romola Lass, driven by J. Pocock. Just burnt them off with speed. Number 2, Romola Lass. J. Pocock first by Right Retort out of Strathvale Lass, trained and driven by J.R. Pocock at Wagga. Second, number 12, North Sea Rover, G. Lion. And third placing to number 8, Burramac, G. A. Leach. Up with Go Gwen, good percentage. Dasher Command, front row comes right up. Second line with the exception of Dindio Tara, who backs out. Ready. Golden Susan on the inside. Now Dindio Tara comes up. Once it's there, it wants to pull away again and does so now. Bimbo Adios on the outside, being held by an attendant. Now they come right up. Dindio Tara is the one that's very flighty at the moment. It comes right up. It actually goes nearly through the field. Away they go, and Go Gwen has skipped at the start, and good percentage. Going like the wind is going to lead. Stone Sober gallops. Highland Signal goes up third. Then Dasher Command, Go Gwen getting going from Dindio Tara. And further back in the field then came Golden Susan. Lucas scrambled his gear early from Lehigh Kid. Peter Apollo, well back Bimbo Adios, and Campbell Star didn't go at all. They settle, and good percentage leads by 2 metres. Highland Signal comes off the fence. Go Gwen going 3 deep around the outside from Dasher Command. Then Stone Sober on the inside. Dindio Tara about 4 back in that outside lane. And then came given a cut with the whip Golden Susan. Go Gwen moves up on the outside of good percentage at the judge, and here they've got just under 2 laps to go. 4 metres to Highland Signal, then Stone Sober. Over on the outside, Dash at Command, Golden Susan, Dindio Tara the outside. About 25 metres to Lehigh Kid, behind it Lucas, Wellback, Bimbo Adios, and Campbell Star. Good percentage, let Go Gwen as they swung down the back by 2 metres. In third place, Highland Signal. Stone Sober is fourth on the fence. Then a sulky's length away came Dash at Command. Golden Susan the rail, 2 metres the outside, Dindio Tara, and about 20 metres to Lehigh Kid and Wellback Lucas. Off the back, 1,000 metres to go, and good percentage leads by 3 metres to Go Gwen, who could drop in behind it if the driver wants to, but he's content to sit outside the leader. 4 metres Highland Signal. It's getting the 1-1 sit on the fence. Next came Stone Sober. The outside Dash at Command from Golden Susan. Dindio Tara is handy enough from Lehigh Kid, and then came Lucas. In the straight for the bell, 800 out. And good percentage, has had no luck at its last couple of runs, but it leads by 2 metres to Go Gwen. Highland Signal's going all right third. Then Dash at Command, Stone Sober given a cut with a whip. Dindio Tara about to come out from Lehigh Kid, Golden Susan, and further back Lucas. Good percentage clear into the back though. He leads by 2 or 3 metres to Go Gwen. Highland Signal, it's going all right in third place. Didio Tara's about to move up on the outside, and then Dasher Command. Down the back, good percentage led from Go Gwen. Highland Signal letting go, and 4 deep came around them. Didio Tara, Go Gwen's gone. Good percentage headed by Highland Signal off the back. It's beaten. Didio Tara's going to be the danger, and then came Dasher Command. It's Highland Signal in front, but on the outside, Didio Tara's grabbed it and is going like a winner as they neared the corner, clear of good percentage, and then Go Gwen coming again. Didio Tara about a head in front of Highland Signal. They're both flat. They're clear of good percentage in the straight. Didio Tara the outside drew clear of Highland Signal. Highland Signal's fighting back. Didio Tara's just in front. Highland Signal won't give in. Didio Tara in front, and it's going to win. Didio Tara scores by a metre. Highland Signal about 20 metres away, third good percentage. Then came Dasher Command, with it Go Gwen. Next Golden Signal, well back Lucas, Lehigh Kid, Bimbo Adios. The rest clocking in late are Stone Sober, Campbell Star and Peter Apollo. The winner of the final event on the program, number 10 Didio Tara, driven by Mike Blackmore. Number 10 Didio Tara first.